Hello. I'm going to do a VR angel at Feeding My Soul 1212. And this is, I'm doing it live because it's easier. So I'm not sure how long the delay is before I can see if my screen is working as usual. Gremlins. Hey, Selena. I'm guessing that means I'm live then. It never shows. I think Rochelle had the same problem. It never shows on my other devices whether I'm actually streaming. So there's that 30-second delay of, am I here? I don't know, like, where it is on here. I can't even find it. It's so weird. Oh, okay, fine. Thank you so much. If the live chat doesn't pull through later when anyone comes back for rewatch, Selena is from Essence of the Moon, and she has a fabulous channel with lots of ofrenda, if I'm saying that right, type style stuff, and lots of ancestry items and decks. So a witch from across the pond. Right. No, it's definitely not showing on mine. So I will just have to squint at you all from here to see what's going on, and hopefully I can read what's happening there. So anyway, what I'm here for is the VR, as I said, part 2 to Feeding My Souls. Show us your decks, and I just thought it's easier to go live and do it as a semi scavenger hunt. Plus you can see my decks behind me and what I'm going to grab. So and feel free to throw your comments in below as I'm answering these as well, if you have decks that you want to answer to the questions. So if we just start with like the first one, and the first one is a deck with a quote on the inside of the box. So a deck with a quote on the inside of the box. So many of mine are tuck boxes, so it's going to have to be something that opens. I don't know if I pay much attention, apart from when I'm unboxing. I don't know if I pay much attention to. Nope. Levi, you've let me down. I thought yours would be the deck to go to. Nope. Okay. So it's not the Arcane Warrior. That's where I was going. Now I know there's one, but it's really obvious, and I was trying to avoid the obvious deck, but rather than. Oh, I know. Yes, they are super obvious, and I should have thought of them first. I was about to pull out the Light Seers. Everyone's got that deck. I was trying to avoid it because I know that I think most people have pulled it. I think it's going to be these then. I think it's going to be Libra Moon. Please don't let me down. Oh my God. It's not Libra Moon. It's not this one. I'm sure one of hers does. Oh, okay. Okay. We're failing. Is my sound really bad? I think it might be my ooh. Wow, that I don't know. Is it bitty? If it's bitty, it's going to be my signal. Or it's just because I've turned my back to you all. Very bad. Hi, Soul Visions. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know then. Muscle through. Right. Is it when I turn away? Usually. There it is. Found one with a quote inside the box. So into the grey, we follow like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in a sunlit hollow, we lose and find what is ours. So that is the quote from the Light Seers. So lovely to see you. Thank you for coming and joining me. Keep talking now. Okay. So there's that one. So that's my first one. So what did you guys? Did anyone else pull a deck different to mine? with a quote on the inside of the box. Someone's going to name a deck that I have in my shelf, and they're going to know exactly what it is. Hey, Diane. That's very optimistic of you, but thank you so much. I'm not feeling like a supermodel today. Thank you, sweetie. I'm doing the same. I'm trying to find decks on my shelves to match the last quotes and prompts. So that one was a deck with a quote on the inside of the box. So this is the VR2 Feeding My Soul 1212 or 212. I see, I did this last time. I never got her numbers the right way around. I'm terrible. But as you know, once I've finished all this, I'll stick the prompts below. And just for you, Deanne, I will actually copy the prompts and put them in there as well, just in case. I don't want to stand you up. 1212. Thank you. Yes. See, everyone else knows the channel because she's so well known. Yeah, I know you love a treasure hunt. So we've done prompt 1. Phew. Prompt 2, a deck with a damaged box or card. Damaged box or card. I don't think I have damaged cards, but I do have a damaged box, and I did it live while I was opening the box. And is it that one? I think it's that one. Oh, I've got 2. Oh, and I don't want to bad mouth, but yeah, I've got 2. I dropped this one, and the top just came off completely. Gutted. So there's one. Sorry, Patrick. You know I love you. This was one I was actually thinking of. I completely forgot about the one that I dropped. This one I ripped. The hashtag Tuckbox Rage is real. Yeah, that ripped when I was trying to open it because it was so tight when I first got it. Millie's deck. So that's the one that always stands up in my mind as the one that's broken, but I completely forgot that one. That was me moving decks around and taking them up to film in another venue, and it dropped and the cards just flew and split the edge of the box. Yeah, so those 2. But it doesn't mean I don't like a tuck box. I have plenty of tuck boxes. That's just unfortunate. That's my worst boo-boo. Yeah. So it's those 2 for me. Did anyone else have a broken box? Oh yeah, I did. So I have taken a box apart and I flattened it to protect it because I was so worried about damaging it. And I made a bag. So I made a bag inspired by Kelly Bear. So this one, I put a tag on to match what's going inside it. And it is another Patrick deck actually with a bag. Whoop. So it's that one. Garden of Lucid Daydreams. So this one, this box is stored upstairs in my purgatory box, as I call it, but it's actually the box with all my collector's stuff in, and the odd deck that I just don't know what to do with goes up there when I'm not sure that I want to get rid of it and don't know what else. Like the Supernatural, my Supernatural Tarot is up in that box because I don't like reading with it. It's not a particularly exciting deck to read with, but it's supernatural. I can't get rid of it. So stupid, I know. I need a real supernatural deck. I need one with actual coloured characters and things. Maybe I just need to make my own personal deck for that, you know, just so I can pop Dean across my table and, you know, look at him. Yes, I am a Dean Jensen Ackles fan. Oh, you bags. I do have bags, but I'm not very good at bags, right? So Jan wants a copy. So my bags are, I don't want to like lose my signal completely there. And they're all labeled. But I prefer a box. I'm definitely a box storage type gal. So that is prompt number 2. So prompt number 3, a deck with one or several renamed cards. I think most of my decks have renamed cards, to be fair to me. So this is like, it's really on the spot, this, because you're like, yes, this deck here is going to do it for me. And then you open it up and it's not. So yeah, the pressure is on. I'm going to pick this one out. And this event I have some renamed cards in it. I'm sure it has. I'm sure. Let's find some oh yeah, the torches, right? That'll class as a renamed card. I don't know. 6 of torches. We have chalices. This is the deck with the most buttery soft. Until I owned this deck, I didn't understand what buttery soft meant. This is what buttery soft feels like. It's this. 3 of ravens. There we go. Because I'm filming on a completely different device, I have no idea where I'm going. But the last place I filmed, I had the pendulum hanging from my bells. People wondered what on earth was going on. Oh, too small to keep boxes. Yeah, I understand it is difficult, and I'm lucky. I'm in the garage, so this is actually the garage I'm in, and I was able to get cupboards hung on the wall. It's my garage though. It's not as big as a normal garage. It's small. It would only take like a tiny car. So I turned it into my craft room. So I'm quite fortunate in that aspect. So we have skulls in this deck, and I think the quartz are standard. World is still the world. And how many of the majors got a rename is the question. And I could just call them by the person on the card, right? So Father Ambrosio for the Hierophant. Oh, yeah. Hermit. Well, I'm going to stick with this one. I mean, I know I've got other decks. Oh, you know what deck it would have done this? The one I pulled out to start with. I've got the Hanged Man. Just trying to find. Suddenly, none of the majors are at the top of the deck. No, actually, no. These are all. I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised. I thought the majors would have had some renames in them. It's actually the suits that's renamed in the literature, the Gothic literature tarot. Love that deck. It's kind of fitting my vibe at the moment. I went from multicolored everything to suddenly like having a dark vampire moment, vampiress moment. So the other deck is going to be for sure the Arcane Warrior. So we have like the Sword of Justice. I reap what I sow. Don't see many people with this deck. We have discs, wands, swords. They're all pretty standard. And then I know there are some of the majors are definitely renamed in this. Sorry. Every time. Guess what card it is? Oh. I haven't covered it up yet. Crown Prince of Discs. So just slight takes on the names. Fate card in the majors. I know when to let go of control. So Wheel of Fortune. Magus, that's quite a simple one, isn't it? Magician. Bidis. How do you pronounce that? Bidices Tarot. Has all the names changed? Oh, I'm okay once I get going. Like this one, the teacher. That's quite obvious, isn't it? Hierophant. Lovers, Crown Prince of Swords. Oh, the Bodicea Tarot. Is that the one that's now mass market that you can get hold of? It was a indie deck. If it is, it's with the beautiful, brightly coloured backs. I have my eye on that. I do have my eye on that. The artwork is gorgeous. But I've got to wait for all of my Kickstarters that I back to come in, because I can't just keep buying decks. Just trying to find another one in here for a good example. This one, right? This one got me. The Monarch. I am Pillar. I'm assuming that's the Emperor. Once I moved everything out of order, I couldn't tell, but the book doesn't have them all in order either, I don't think. I don't like reading books. I like to feel it out and see if I get it right. The Nurturer, look at that one for the Empress. But yeah, so that's my deck with cards that have been renamed. Sorry, I probably did that a bit too close to the old mic. So Arcane Warrior by Levi Schmidt. That's indie deck available from his website. He is known as the Intuitive Masculine Readings. Oh, see, can't even get that right either. Masculine Intuition. I think it's Masculine Intuition. It's probably actually in that deck. If I pulled it out and looked at it, I'm just, you know, I'm just me. Right, so I took so long with that. My thing shut down. Number 4, a deck with reversible backs. Let's just pull this one out. So this is the Mystic Sketch Tarot by James Bradshaw, 1 of 50, available on Etsy. And he's got if I'm allowed to say it, he's got a coloured version of this coming out. So that's the reversible backs. It's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? I don't have a Facebook group. No, you'll find me sometimes in people's Facebook groups, but I don't really go to Facebook very often anymore because life's just too busy for me. I did have one. I had one where I was going to start doing readings for people and moon readings, but life just took me down a different rabbit hole and I couldn't do it. So that one doesn't exist anymore. It's probably still in the ether, but I don't actively use it. And even my readings page, my live readings page, that because we were getting copied, people were getting copied by all sorts and sundries and nasty people, and then they were spamming people in the comments and trying to steal people's identities and copy them. It just became a very nasty place to be. I didn't feel safe putting people there, and that was a shame, really. So I don't. But Deanne, further up in comments, Blue Crescent Tarot does have a Facebook group. Amethyst Ascension has a Facebook group. Oh, I'm just trying to think. Those are probably Serpent and Peacock, Medieval Serpent and Peacock Facebook group. Is it Tapestry of Tarot? Facebook group by Richard Boo. Anywhere else I sometimes go? Obviously, I live in, or if I'm going anywhere on Facebook, usually it's to Deviant Moon to find out what's going on. But nothing that's, nothing that I do a lot in. Hello, my dear Courtney. I'm now shuffling my deck after I've shown you my reversible backs. So that's my deck with the reversible backs, James Bradshaw's deck, and he actually hangs out in the Deviant Moon group. So that's how I found out about this deck, because he's inspired, his art in that one's inspired by Patrick Valenza. So a deck with a star on the box. A deck with a star on the box. Okay. Does anyone have a deck with a star on the box? I thought I'd pulled one out ready to go for this, actually. Cheating. Stars. The alternative here would be the star card on a box, or I think that class is as stars, isn't it? Like, There we go. I've got a deck with stars on the box. So that is the Aurora Tarot by Cocarina.com. So it's designed in Sweden, produced in China. I thought they were a Spanish company, but I think they might be Portugal. So don't quote me, but you know, it's this deck and Terra Volatility that somebody was a little bit upset about the fact that I had got the country wrong. So I do apologize. But this deck it's got lots of stars on it anyway, regardless, and lots of stars on the backs. And it was probably in one of my favorite backs videos. But I mean, just delightful. This navy deck is, I believe, out of print. I don't know if it's coming back into print, but there's a it's black, so there's a black version of this deck now. But it's gorgeous. I'm just trying to find the star card, but no, not today. Not the Fool. It's just beautiful, this one. It's just very beautiful. And we'll find another word to use later. Why, hello, Sharon. Aurora Creators. Oh, thank you, Greece. Did they? See, I could be quoting all sorts here. So they may be in Ireland now. Oh, well, yeah, okay. That might make things cheaper for me. You never know. Fingers crossed, hey? But yeah, so love that deck. Let me put that one away. Did anyone else get a deck with a star on the box? Okay. A deck with no or few people in the minors. Now, the one that I really wanted to pull out and show you, I forgot to bring with me, and it's upstairs. Basically, it's upstairs by my bed, and it's the one I did a walkthrough on recently, which is the Cracked Amethyst deck. So that one is the one I would have pulled out for a lot of these prompts, if I'm very honest, because it fit most of them. And you, thank you so much for joining me, Sharon. Sharon's from Trio of Witches, for those who are wondering who I'm talking to. She just joined me in chat. So I have grabbed, we'll see, it's been a while since I pulled this one out, Tarot of Oneness. So I'm thinking, well, so far, oh yeah, here we go. we have success. I can show the top card. So we're talking few people in the minor. Oh, no, not this deck. This one, yeah, this one would fit, I think. Yeah, this one would fit. It would still fit. For some reason I had court cards in my head, and I was like, oh yes, look, amazing. Spirit of Pentacles, got a rabbit. There we go. 10 of Wands. Do hands count when we say few people? Minors. Ace of Wands, little salamander. 9 of Cups. Oh, look at that golden egg. And let's just see if I can find everyone's. I love this Ace of Pentacles. Who doesn't like a bit of cherry blossom and a koi fish, koi carp? Let's just see if we can find everyone's. I think what everyone calls their favourite card in this particular deck. It was much loved. Oh yeah, look at this devil card. There it is. This one seems to be like, this one hits a lot of people's sweet spot. 10 of Cups. So I should get this one back out and play with it, shouldn't I? I never got the Oracle that went with this, and I know that that went down a storm with a lot of people. But this is a beautiful deck. And there is a mini of this out now, isn't there? Which came out after. Oh, this one's got a damaged box as well. There's another one that fits my damaged box. It's got a little tear there. Oh well. Sailor me. No people in the Bodicea. Okie dokie. So you found one then. No problem. We've got one. A deck that doesn't have a person in the Fool card. I think. Yes. Yosums. It's the Gentle Tarot in a tin. There it is. No person in the full card. Mission accomplished straight away, right off the bat. I should show you some more of this. Should I really start the backs? Is that one? I think she's got there's a Kickstarter running, and I think it's the same deck, but there's something slightly different. The artwork's brighter. She's brightened up the artwork, I think. Other than that, I'm not sure that there's a lot of change. I'm not sure if the cards have changed completely or if it's just a few cards, or but for anyone that wanted this deck, I believe it's still live on the Kickstarter. Mary L. Tarot. Yes, great choice. There somewhere, I think. Yes, it is. So